All right, we're live. Welcome everyone back to the Proudmasculine 100 push-up for 100 days daily live check-in, which I don't know why I still call it that because the challenge has been completed. But here we are. Not too worried about that right now. Y'all give me a second. What's up, boys? Hold on, I gotta change my shirt real quick. All right, thank you for your patience. If you're just coming in, hit that like, please. Silk, what's up? Long time no see, brother. I mean, you don't have to really answer for that. This is just a live stream. But I don't want to hear that you've been busy. I'm busy too, and I get on this thing every night. You prioritize things you want to make time for. But no big deal. It's fine. And it's good to see you back, Silk. It's been a long time. How have you been? Been doing okay, I hope. You're just coming in, smash that like. Smash it. You know, I've been having some something that'll really help. You know, there's been some things that I've talked about in my live streams that YouTube doesn't align with or agree with. And what they usually do to punish people who talk about things that they don't want talked about, that they're trying to hide and suppress, is they put you way down in the algorithm, make your channel less visible. What's up, Fresh? Good evening to you, sir. So what they'll do is they'll suppress your channel, put you way down in the algorithm. And so, of course, you showing up, and the likes when you come in, the super chats are all definitely appreciated. But I need to ask y'all. Yeah, look at that, Silk in you first. How you like that? Is to, when we get off and I put when I archive the live and it becomes in the video library, to go back in and comment on it. Fresh, Silk, that's something y'all could all do to really help the channel out and get it seen. You know, there's things in here that I talk about that this channel, this brand, this live is all about helping people, to help people improve from all right, everybody, we got to call a timeout, and I'm going to, I want to finish what I'm saying, but this is something I've been waiting to hear about. My boy Darren Chandler here. Welcome in, brother. It says, and if y'all don't know the backstory, they had this little lady that, a cleaning lady at his church that she caught his attention and he's been wanting to ask her out. And he came to the channel for advice. Let's see the outcome. He says, hey, buddy, so the woman was there at the church today. I had to ask her for coffee, and she said that was sweet. She said, sure. Also said she's busy with work, but I told her, let me know when. Good, man. You did it. You made the approach, you asked for the date, and said yes. So awesome. So here's something about making dates, guys. When you make a date on the spot, don't leave any air in between the yes and the arranged and the night. Don't leave space in there. Like and I think the best way, personally, I know the best way. The best way is to get a date in person on the spot. And the way you do that, the way you go about getting a date organized and arranged is to right there, then right then and there, that you say, obviously it's just a coffee date. Say, hey, I would love to take you out for coffee. She says, yes. Say, great. When are you free this week? You let her give you a day or two where she's free. If you're free, if you happen to be free sincerely, and you say, great, I'll pick you up at 6. Let's exchange numbers. shoot me your address. Then you get it all set in stone right then and there. What you don't want to do is leave time in between the actual meeting and the date setting. You don't want to leave too much time in between there. You want to be able to get that done as soon as possible. But great job, and I'm glad to hear it for you, brother. Thank you for coming back and telling us. That's awesome. Keep plugging. And anyway, back to what I was saying. This whole channel was brought about to help people, help men in particular, deal with and navigate some of the difficulties of life. We got a $2 super. Daddy and a caddy. Daddy and a caddy says, make a date with my hand, and she's still flaked. Daddy and a caddy's not having good luck with the dates. His own hand stood him up. So we will have you in our prayers, brother. We'll will the energy into the universe that your hand shows up for you at some point. Anyway, the whole point of this channel, my brand, was to help men to navigate the difficulties in life that come up. Mainly dating. A lot of men struggle in this department, and it's okay because you're a little misinformed. I've had great success in my romantic life, my dating life, my sex life. I've had ample success, and it wasn't by accident. There's a system, there's a way that I arranged my life and developed myself into that. It goes beyond just getting women. The things I do for myself in life are not motivated by what women think of me. Nor is it, well, if you do this, you'll fall in love. If you do this, you'll be attracted. I don't really care. The things I've done to myself are to develop me through God into a healthy masculine man, which encompasses a bunch of characteristics that will automatically make you attractive to the opposite sex because you're being naturally masculine. That's what women are attracted to, feminine women. Unhealthy women, crazy women, are not attracted to strong, healthy men. There's, let's see, we got another super chat. Divine with the $10 super chat. Let's get some W's in the chat for Divine. Thank you so much for your donation. Glad you're back in tonight. Much love, much respect, Divine. Starting out the night hot. I like it. And so a byproduct of turning yourself and tapping into your most inner masculine potential is you will attract members of the opposite sex. Among tons of other things that you didn't even know existed for you as a man in this world. If you've lived a pretty quiet, stable, mediocre life, you don't know the opportunities and experiences that are available to you by actually just being the man you're supposed to be. And that's what I help men with. And so it's crucial that this channel gets out. It's crucial that this information gets out to other people who need to hear it. Just in my short time doing these live streams at night, most nights, probably 98% of the nights that I've been on here, I can't tell you how many dozen people have already come through here saying something they've heard on here that brought them, that helped them, that brought them a net positive result in their life. Quite a few people, more than a few, dozens, at least 25 men have come through here saying thank you. Just wanted to drop in on the live streams and say thank you for helping me with this, for recognizing this, for help giving me, because sometimes, as men, and this is just the truth, you're not going to be as attended to in society as women are. And it's not to tell you anything negative. That's just the way it is, okay? So, and it's instilled in us as men as to kind of suck it up and roll with the punches, that sort of thing. But the truth is, the natural order of things are men building a strong tribe and looking up for leadership and looking up for direction, have other men help and direct and lead for a time being until they can get their own 2 feet underneath them. It's a process of self-mastery, which never ends, but you get much better at it, where you can master yourself. And that's when you can really begin to reap the benefits and rewards of life as a man and what that holds and it entails. And there's certain things that are in the, contract, the man contract, when you're put on this earth by God, that have to be fulfilled, certain duties and certain obligations that come with that. And a lot of men these days are just so disconnected for what being a masculine man, a fully centered, fully integrated masculine man looks like. And a lot of the stuff is kept away and it's hidden from society, because if you have a society full of masculine men, you have less people to control. You have women and children who feel safe and they can't be manipulated by the system. And you have men that won't be manipulated by the system and will actually stand up for themselves and stand up for what's right. So it's a liability to have a corrupt system who's trying to control and manipulate you in life, have a bunch of people who know what's up, who know truth, who know integrity and honesty and a sense of duty. There's an inherent liability for a corrupt system to have people like that who exist. So what they do is they mislead. They've told little boys that started when I was a little kid, you're a bad boy. You can't sit still like Jenny in class, you're a bad boy. No, you don't. It's not nice. If somebody tells you, you tell the teacher. You don't hit back. Violence is no good. Be still. Like all these lies they tell you about being a man, they start at you, a little boy in a classroom, shaming you for being a man. So much to the point where if you can't sit still for 8 hours in a chair as a 6-year-old, learning board information from crap teachers, mostly crap teachers, they medicate you so they can control you. They fucking warped your natural evolutionary process. They stick you on this medication that steals your truth from you so they can program you into this little robot guy who's ashamed of being a man. Then it goes way beyond that, but these are the things that need to get out and men to understand, because there's so many lost men in society that don't understand how awesome and on track their life could be. Oh, Daddy and a Caddy says women have a type: jacked, confident, and rich. There's some truth to that, but that's not the whole recipe, Daddy and a Caddy. W's in the chat for Daddy and a Caddy with another $2 super chat tonight. 2 in a row. Appreciate the donation, man. But anyway, there's more to it than that. And look, guys, this is what I do. I usually pick a topic, or I go through the chat and address things. If you want something, if you want a topic or attention, have the floor, or have your question or request answered, throw it in a super chat and I'll get right to it. Otherwise, I'm going to tick down the chat. Void Poke, time for Fancy Pants check-in. $2 to see Fancy Pants. Where is she? That's a good question, Void. Let's go see. Let's go find her. I'm doing the stream out of the bedroom tonight. I just feel like maxing and relaxing. I had a long day. So I just want to stream out of my bed tonight. Where is she? Oh, there she is. There she is. Hey, what's going on here? You got some people asking about you. What? You want to say hi? Hi. Say, yo, what's up? What's up, y'all? What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? There you go, Poke. There's your Fancy Pants check-in. She's obviously out here, knocked over her whole toy box. I just picked all this up. That's what she does. I pick up every toy, put it in her little basket. She comes in and just wrecks it. As soon as I walk out the room, she does that. Every time, never fails. So anyway, that's how it works. If you want your question attended to immediately, throw it in a super chat and I'll get right to you. You'll be the first one. Wait, we got another one, it looks like. Where Divine said, $2 for the algos. Much appreciated, brother. Turns out that the super chats are the most effective measure in algorithms. That's the biggest thing. It supersedes likes, comments, participation, and all. W in the chat for We're Divine. Again, Divine's going to get some W's tonight. Dropping the dopes. So that's, I'm going to get down into this chat. Fresh says, we're going to hunker down. Our country is on the way to greatness, but it's going to be a bit bumpy at first. Yeah. Look, there's nothing that's going to happen that's quality, that's sustained over time. It's going to be smooth. Just like making changes and implementing change into your life, a long-term quality change. There's going to be some ups and downs. It's never a flat line ascent. Whew. Goes like this, up, 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 down. Up, down, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up, up, up. As long as the starting point is trending, which means progress over time, a positive trend over time. From day 1 to day 100, it goes, as long as it's going in that direction. And that's what we're looking at right now. And it's going to be collectively the men that are going to ultimately make the changes and institute the changes and impart the changes in society that need to be done. Because this country lacks strong masculine men and strong masculine leadership. Did you see what our country looked like with what's-his-face? What happened? Look at Trump's in office. How many days now? Oh, wait, we got another super chat. $5 for daddy and a caddy. To be honest, not effective at cold approach. It will shamelessly shoot my shot. Only successful at work, college, and other community groups events. I don't know what y'all's talking about, but W in the chat for daddy and a caddy is obviously responding to somebody about a question. I'll get to it. I'm coming. Thanks again for the donation. And it's going to take the resurrection of strong men in society to gather and maintain quality of life in this country again. No society, no country, no anything is ever going to be perfect. But it can be beneficial to everybody. Nobody's going to get out this life unscathed. You're going to go through shit. And as everybody talked about fairness, and fairness does not exist in nature. Nothing's fair. It just is. But the best chance we have at maximizing the potential and optimizing the experience in this country is having somebody like Trump in leadership with strong men leading the charge and seeing to it that it stays that way. What's up, Mount Sparrow? Windboy says, I was at my store yesterday. A guy was being mean to my girlfriend. I told him to fuck off. He wanted to fight me. And her got what we needed and followed us to my car. I'm mad, punched him and left. Good. I think that's dangerous, but I do, I appreciate you standing up for yourself, brother. I'm glad to hear that. Just got to be careful out there, But good on you. Don't take any shit. Hey, look who it is, Kenny. Let's see, another super chat in. We're Divine. New studio. Teach our young guys, leadership is real. People do follow. Thank you, Divine. Much respect. Thank you for the super chat. W's in the chat for Divine with the $10 super chat. Going to the studio. Saying, teach our young guys, leadership is real. People do follow. And that is my goal. That is my mission. To lead young men so they don't have to go through the things that I've gone through to be able to experience the results that I experience now in life. It doesn't have to be that way. There is a better way, I promise you, because I'm living it now. And it takes time, it takes work, but you don't have to spend years trying to dig up and find the answer. That's what I'm here for. To guide you through the certain things, to help you navigate the minefield and miss all the mines and really get to apply the mindset, the principles, and the lifestyle necessary to achieve that. And it comes with time, and it comes with work. And it comes where you have to do it damn near obsessively. And I know obsession is not a good word, but you have to obsessively seek self-improvement. And follow God. Implement God into your life as the number one director and guiding force and through life, and you can't go wrong. Hi, Kenny. What's up, Kenny? What's up, Survivor? Where Divine says, man, Gaia knew Wild Wested the other day. He was pieced out, but shoot the intruder who went to jail. Shot there. Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. Tommy, Slovakia. And the numbers will go up. Just do what you're doing, sir. Will do, Tommy, Slovakia. Thank you. Ah, shit. Got to go back. Much respect, Slovakia. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the like. Hit that sub. What's up, Casey Walls? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Oh, we're Divine, says Jack, confident and rich. Kenny, I see you, Kenny. Ah, Lopez, I suppose you're talking about the live stream I did on my pocket. I was on the job doing a little something, a little private repair, and apparently I hit the live and stuck the phone in my pocket. That explains that, because when I opened up my phone back, it said I was on live. Yes, Ozzy. Yeah, you like that little waddle, huh, Poke? Maybe I should do that. Super chats for fancy. Poke, what do you think? We'll go, every time somebody gives a super chat, we'll get her to do a trick, and she'll get a little treat. I don't know, she might get fat if we do that, huh? Lysergia, thank you, brother. I don't think I should be idolized. I mean, you can look up to me and appreciate what I offer, but I'm nobody's idol, brother. Thank you, I'm flattered. Unless you're being a smart ass, then in that case, you can fuck off. But, so Dr. Vasily Khabib, so we have this guy who says my farts are so loud. See, I'm going to delete this guy, but I just want to let y'all know. This isn't the channel for that. I don't mind people coming and trolling. Sometimes trolls stay. But this is exactly what we're striving to not be like. Little feminine-ass men who do things like troll other people. That's a very distorted mentality. When feminized men, look to pick fights, tease, and do these things to garner an emotionally reactive response from other men. That's feminine energy at its highest. Men who poke, usually men who are raised by crazy single moms, do that kind of shit and want to antagonize other men to anger. Kristen Martin, 33, lost at a job. I hate only making $37 an hour, pulling in $110 after overtime, working 12-hour shifts. No real social life, starting to lose motivation. Ow. Well, Christian, everybody gets the same amount of time in a day, brother. You have to prioritize your life. You can carve out time There's a way. And I understand what you say about you losing motivation, but don't make motivation the reason you do anything. Enjoy the motivation while it's here. Do what you're supposed to do because you're supposed to do it, because you're disciplined. Discipline overrides motivation 10 out of 10 times. Discipline is the highest form of self-love and self-respect, is self-discipline. Motivation comes and goes. Motivation is amazing. I love when I get motivated and everything's like, yes, yes, yes. But it's not going to be there all the time. And we can't just do things when we have the yes, yes, yes attitude and the feeling. I don't give a shit if you wake up saying, I need to sleep another hour. You got to get up and go to work. And you got shit to do. You got to have a list that you follow every day and you make it. You got to hit the gym even when you're tired. You got to train some kind of combat sport or fighting multiple times a week, like even though you don't feel like it. There's certain things that need to be done as a man because that's what needs to be done, not because we're motivated. Look, enjoy the motivation. Ride that shit. When it passes through your life, I love it. But it's not a guarantee. And if you rely on motivation, you will always fail. Christian Martin says, even at 110, it's basically impossible to save money after all expenses. It just seems like providing for a family is nearly impossible. It's tough, Christian, I get it, but that's not a great mindset to have. You know, I understand the struggle, brother. I get it. But the woe is me mentality is not going to get you anywhere. Now you have to step back, push it away, detach emotionally, and say, okay, I have to make a new plan. How am I going to make this work? Or what do I have to do right now to change this? What can you do right in that moment to have a momentum shift? The victim mentality is not going to get you anywhere, brother. And they have people doing way more on less than $110,000 a year. That's not a bad position. I can empathize and I feel for you, but I won't feel sorry for you. You know what I mean? Obviously, we have to know what's happening to begin to impart change and change the direction of something. But never is it a productive stance to take is to take the victim stance. Never get you anywhere. And if anything, it just slows shit down and it makes it harder for you to progress. Christian, men don't get appreciated. That's right. And look, we're divine. I'm a stack on that statement. When you surround yourself with healthy people, and this is why you need to be ruthlessly strict, ruthlessly firm about who you allow into your life and who you allow close to you, because it has an effect. There are women who will appreciate you for that and who will raise your children to say, your father does a lot for us to create this living for us. And y'all are going to respect him because she leads by example to your children that, hey, we respect dad in this house and I respect my husband in this house. And we are grateful to have him and he is very appreciated. Never settle for people who treat you like shit or try to make you feel less than or unworthy, but they really can't make you feel that, but they can contribute to that. But if you allow that, that's your fault. Ruthlessly picky about who the fuck you let in your life. That's friends. You know, at work, if you're doing it transactionally for money, well, then you're going to have to find a way around that. That's just the way it is. You still got to go to work. Relationships, friendships, no. Ruthlessly cut these people out of your life. They are good people in this planet. Good like-minded men like we find in these live streams that will contribute and add value to your life. If you find in life that that people around you are trying to diminish your outlook, your goals, your dreams, your process, cut these people ruthlessly. These people will have you second guessing yourself. These people seek to bring other people down to their level. Surround yourself with people who are above you, who are achieving things that you're trying to achieve or have achieved things that you're striving for. These are the people that will genuinely help you. Let me see, $5 super chat. We're divine, cutting out the negative, start fresh. That's it. This is where it begins. And you have to be aware. W's in the chat for divine, and a great statement at that, is that you cannot solve a problem in the same environment it was created in, right? The environment, another $5 super chat. We're divine. When you surround yourself, who you surround yourself with makes a huge difference. It makes all the difference, brother. You're absolutely right. Like I said, you're going to be a product of the people you hang around with. If you hang around with 3 fucking bums with no jobs and no ambitions, who don't get laid, who don't work out, who have bad habits and do drugs, and guess who the 4th one's going to be? Guess who the 4th loser is going to be? Be very intentional of who you surround yourself with. And I'll talk about leaving the negative behind. Be very intentional of what you allow into your space and your psyche. If you don't, you shouldn't watch the news. You should watch minimum TV. I'm a movie watcher, so, I'm guilty of watching a movie sometimes. For the most part, I don't watch TV. It's toxic. It's toxic to your brain and your overall well-being. It's toxic for your spiritual, your mental. Read books. The most successful people in the world read nonfiction. Don't go blasting yourself into this alternate reality that doesn't exist. Create the reality you want to exist. It's a birthright by God that you put on this earth to have an amazing life, but it's nobody's job to create that for you. That's your job, and your job only. And by any means, and there's so many fucking societies messed up out there, y'all. You can have your closest friends and family be the ones to try to sabotage your ass. So you got to know what to be on the lookout for. There's a process. You got to go on this fact-finding processes, fact-facing and fact-finding. The only way to do that is to sit down and take a serious inventory of your life and yourself. And you got to realize the results you've gotten up to this point are a story that was written by a version of you that was put in there as a child. And be that as it may, that might not have been your choice to have the ideas and core values and beliefs you have, but it is now your job and ultimately your responsibility to change that. And it's as simple as rewriting the story. It's as simple as rewriting the narrative in your head, changing your self-talk, changing the ideas of what you believe, changing the ideas of how money works and a relationship you have with money, changing your ideas of what women are and what role do they play in your life. Change the idea of what a true friend and loyalty looks like to you. You rewrite the story. You're going to create whatever life that you've written for yourself. And I'm going to say, God first. Seek God and the answers will come. There's another version of you that exists in you that has to be created by you. That nobody else is going to come and do for you. And it's attainable. It is attainable. And it takes time. It takes time, but you got to start with that inventory. You got to take inventory of who you are and what are the things you need to keep and what are the things you need to get rid of and what are the things you need to add to bring out that highest version of yourself, I guess we'll call it, highest version. All right, we're divine. Another $2 says, one book took years to write. 5 days for 2 years. There you go. And there's never been a time in life where information and answers are more readily available than now. Like you can get on a live stream on your damn telephone, sit in your bedroom and watch some bald-head guy from Louisiana tell you about how he's changed his life and that you can do the same thing and tell you exactly how to do it. You can get access to any information that you want across the globe in an instant. It's now more than ever is the easiest it's ever been to really impart some kind of serious change due to lack of information, because there's no lack of information anymore. Yet this is the same technology that's tearing us all apart and making us dumber and more disconnected by the minute. Big Fred, what's up, Big Fred? How you doing, brother? Doing good, man. Great to see you. How you feeling? Oh, Daddy and the Caddy said the super chat was for you and let's go Trump. Trump, motherfuckers. You know where I'm going. What's up, Greendon? We're Divine says, I do know eating sometimes, discipline, sometimes easier, still Jim. It's called inflation. Jay King said, I prefer boxing, but wrestling is what you do every day because I'm a better boxer than wrestler. Good, Jay, whatever works for you, brother. Hey, Christian, I'm not criticizing you, buddy. I'm not. I just want to be careful that you don't fall into that. I know you're letting it out, and I'm glad you did that, and this is the place for that. My goal by saying that is so you'll understand that as long as you're the one with the solution-oriented mindset and not the victim mindset, you can change it. You can do something about it. You don't have to apologize for that, brother. Don't say my bad. You're welcome to do that here. That's what this place is for. And honestly, Christian, there's people alive on this planet right now that would literally kill to be put in your position. And I get like this sometimes, Christian, where, man, Muhammad, they got people doing this, and this world is fucked, and I don't get a chance to do this, and I can't make it. And I get like that sometimes. And the only thing that brings me out of that immediately is a gratitude list. Immediate thought of gratitude. Gratitude trumps everything. There's no negative thoughts that can exist in the same place as a grateful mindset. Those two cannot exist in the same space. Gratitude trumps it. Where's Mickey Mantle? Jay King said you can be completely healthy and feel like crap if all your contacts are negative. Yes. Casey Wallace says, PM knows my story. It took me going to rock bottom to become a stronger man. Stay strong, kings. Don't people please. Respect your own boundaries. Don't ignore red flags and don't be fearful. A man after my heart. Casey Wallace, brother. Casey Wallace, ladies and gentlemen. It's a living representation of you can do it, you can change your life. This man's doing it as we speak. And one of the people that have come here for help, and hopefully he's gotten what he's needed. Hey, Sandra, I'm doing great. The little one is right here sleeping. Hey. Psst. Psst. Nancy. Hey. What are you doing? Did you see her? She's right here sleeping next to the bed. What's up, Fun? I see you. What's up, Agul? We're Divine says, I can't express how much you're helping others. Makes me feel whole. It's special. Keep it going. Thank you, brother. That's a great compliment. Thank you for saying that. And I couldn't do it without y'all. And thank you for the recognition. He says, we are out here alone as men. Sometimes a realization helps. Thank you, Divine. And that's right. At the end of the day, we are alone. But we're never without God. You're never alone in spirit. God's always there. And God is going to create and provide the opportunities and everything you need that you seek. Like when you pray for patience, God's going to put you in a traffic jam to give you an opportunity to be patient. You pray for flowers, God is going to give you rain. So recognize the growth, the process of growth, and the process for what it is. It's for your benefit. Don't ever give up. Don't lose hope. I don't even like relying on hope. What's up, Rad? What's up, gangster? How you doing, man? Doing good. Diesel said, shout out from West Texas, all fields. If you want it, go get it. No more excuses. Amen, Diesel. I like that. I like that mindset. We're Divine says, true Christian, people would kill to have a chance. Yes, indeed. And look, I know that stuff is relative. My struggle might be somebody else's dream life. Somebody else's slight struggle might be my nightmare. You know, it's all relative. It's all perspective. And I'm not dismissing. I'm just saying, at no point is anything you're going through where taking the woe is me mindset is going to change anything for you for the better. It'll delay things and make it harder for you to get by and solve problems. This is why I tell men immediately. Like if you're looking to solve problems and redirect your mindset and reprogram your mind, I'm the guy. If you're looking for somebody to say, oh, poor baby, don't worry, everything will be fine. You got it so bad, it's so tough. I'm not the guy. I'm not going to be the guy you want to hear. Ultimately, I would be cheating you if I let you think what you're going through is the worst thing that can happen to you. I would be cheating you and lying to you if I led you to believe that you should sit in the victim chair for a little while and suck it up and try to garner people's sympathy to help change your situation. I'd be lying to you. I wouldn't be much of a fucking coach if I lied to you just so you were a little more comfortable. That's not helping you. That's not helping me. That's not helping anybody. Especially if you're a grown man with a family and kids. Like, I'm not going to tell you you're a victim. Poor baby. I'm going to say, yeah, that sucks. That's unfortunate. What do you want to do about it? What is the result you're looking for? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the step forward that's going to change the momentum of this situation. What's the next choice you're going to make, an action you're going to take that's going to start moving you in the opposite of direction of where you're going right now? What's up, donkey? Casey Wall said, your boy might be getting a local meat market sponsoring his beef jerky. There you go, brother. We'll collectively pray for you, brother. I think you'll get it. I don't know, but I think you're supposed to send me a sample of that, wasn't you? I never saw it yet. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I've been waiting on my sample. I love beef jerky. What's up, donkey? Diesel said, be comfortable with the uncomfortable. That's it, y'all. Well, Casey, how am I supposed to send you my address? I don't have any way to contact you. Did you email me? I ever joined the Telegram? Nope. Shoot me an email through my Proudmasculine email. Proudmasculine@gmail.com. Yeah, proudmasculine@gmail.com. It's in my description of the video of the live stream. So, yeah, Diesel, I like that. Be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Because let me tell you what happens in a comfort zone. You ever seen the pudgy guy walking around with no muscle tone, just blank expression on his face, kind of slouched over a little bit, overweight, poorly dressed, doesn't make eye contact, has little doughy hands, and no kind of strength or authority about his presence at all. That's a guy living in a comfort zone, brother. That's what comfortable looks like on men. The comfort zone is where men go to die, a slow, miserable death. Comfort zone is a torture chamber for men. I call it the warm zone. Where it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just right. In order to grow, there needs to be pressure imparted on the object for it to move. Pain is life's change agent. There needs to be growth. In order to grow, there needs to be pressure. And if the pressure's not there, you need to create the pressure. Do something to impart pressure on yourself every single fucking day. What do you think the whole 100 push-up challenge was about? Because I knew I had to do that for 100 days, which I'm done, by the way. But then I knew I wouldn't feel like it. I know I didn't feel like doing it. I know at some point I would be like, I don't feel like doing this shit. I'd rather not do it, and I'd do it anyway. That's the whole point. You have to push yourself. If you don't have hard shit going on that you have to deal with and awaken the aggressive problem solver in you, you need to create these things into your life automatically. Email. Casey Wall says, PM, what's your take on me not caring about my weight so much as turning into muscle? My ancestors were Vikings. What's your thoughts on a man being 250 plus if he's muscular? If he's muscular, I think that's fucking awesome. It means you're an animal. You're a beast. Your health, your physical health should always be in the forefront of your mind. You should always be concerned about your physical health. You have to think, this is the vessels that were given to us by God. God put us in these vessels. And for what reason? To fill with preservatives and fucking pharmaceuticals and alcohol and drugs and junk food? No. He put us in these vessels. This is the vessel that protects us, our spirits. This is a vessel that is a representation of you and God on this earth. How do you want to be represented? As a fucking slob? Or as a formidable man who's led by God, whose God has his hands on him in his life every day? You represent that. And your outward appearance, your health, your overall health has a direct impact on your spiritual health and well-being, as well as your mental and emotional health. Mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. all four create the fucking square. The four corners of what defines a man and a fully integrated man led by God. And one of those things is your physical health and well-being and your aesthetic. Casey is 6'4". Yeah, Casey's a big dude. No, anything you do, you got to give it time and stay consistent. You got to give it time to work. Just do it and don't look up. Whatever you do, stick with it and roll with it. Don't even look up. Just keep doing it. And by the time you do look up, something's going to have changed. Most people will start something, not get a good result in a month, and quit. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I tried that. That didn't work. Oh, no. I ate a high protein diet and low carbs. I didn't feel great for a month. So for 30 fucking days, something doesn't work, you just quit. Oh, I can't eat that. That doesn't taste good. Like, get the fuck out of here with that. What are you, 10? Does everything have to taste like cotton candy? Eat the shit. You eat for sustenance. If you get something that tastes good, great. That's awesome. And you can reward yourself with that every so often. But at one point, you got to change. You got to make the decision and commit to the decision that I'm not going to eat for taste. I'm eating for what's going to be the best for me and work out for me. And believe it or not, you start eating the stuff that seems bland and not so tasty, your palate will change. Your palate will acclimate to what you eat, and you'll start craving these things. But, I mean, I know grown men will say, oh, God, I'm not going to eat that. Like, you sound like a fucking girl. Yuck. I'll be overweight by 50 pounds, and my dick won't work when I'm 60 because I'm obese and have heart problems, but I'm not eating that. You know what that sounds like? Like, fuck you. Dude, how can you respect yourself thinking like that? Do it because you fucking have to, and you're a grown-ass man. And you demand the best for yourself. You have a high standard you hold yourself to. And I'm not saying for the rest of your life you got to eat shit that tastes like cardboard. I'm saying the things that are going to be better for you that are not as palatable. You know, this is how they've created the food addiction in society today. They give you crap food that mostly isn't even food. It's chemicals, GMO, preserved shit made in a lab that tastes amazing. Casey said, PM, part of my life was having to find a way to make great tasting meals for my diabetic grandpa. It's all about reinventing food with healthy ingredients. Yeah. And look, there's, I promise you, I've just started back with my strict stuff. Like spirulina, if y'all not familiar with that, it's a miracle fucking superfood to implement into your daily diet. Stuff tastes like pond water when I first drank it. Now I love it. Now it's refreshing to me. I crave the taste. I'm telling you, it's just green powder. It's actually algae is all it is, and that's why it tastes like pond water. But carefully look at what you eat. Commit to a diet of clean, whole food diets. Implement a fucking fitness regimen into your life. You know, there's a few little things. Eliminate soft drinks. Eliminate processed foods. There's certain things you can do, small changes to implement in your life that can make a huge difference. Huge difference for years to come. Add years into your life and to the quality of your life when you're older. Divine says, I'm on NNMN. Casey Wall says, how is that working out for you, Divine? I've looked into that a little bit. I hear it's an awesome supplement. Casey Wall said, one example, instead of using ranch, get plain Greek yogurt, buttermilk, ranch seasoning, high protein, low calorie salad dressing. I promise you won't notice the difference. Yeah. Or, check this out. You start eating Greek yogurt and the shit is fucking amazing. Dom said, I was never a heavy eater. What's up, Dom? But drank soft drinks. As soon as I quit soda, I lost weight quickly. That's because what they put in soft drinks is pure fucking poison. You know, I was having this conversation with somebody the other day. Growing up, even fast food wasn't terrible. McDonald's French fries used to be potatoes, beef lard, and salt. That was what made McDonald's fries so delicious. But it's not made of that anymore. The quality of food out there has greatly declined. Has drastically declined into poison that will kill you. Look, say, hey, fancy. Hey, somebody's. The foods we eat nowadays are loaded with chemicals that are endocrine disruptors that cause mental health issues, gut health. Like, y'all want to talk about putting in part in a big change on your life? Look at what you need to do to improve your gut health and watch your quality of life just skyrocket. Casey said, I replaced my soft drink with bubbly ahas. Most people can't stand them. I had to get used to them because I love my carbonation. I love drinking just plain mineral water, plain sparkling water. And guess what? Every now and then, one of my favorite things to do is go to the movies. Every so often I do it. I just went to see Den of Thieves Part 2, which was fucking awesome. So every now and then I like to do that. And you know what? When I go to the movie theater, I get a popcorn and a Diet Coke. I'll drink a Diet Coke now and then. It's not something I do daily, all from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. You know, I have a sweet tooth. If anybody who's been on this channel for a while knows I have a sweet tooth. So I might splurge for a fucking donut or a piece of cake or a nice dessert or something. I don't completely X everything that isn't, on top of the nutrition scale out of my life. You can still enjoy things. But there are ways you can improve even your dessert eating. Use whole organic ingredients. You want cookies? Learn how to bake cookies from scratch. And use organic flour and organic eggs and raw milk. Like things like that. It makes a huge difference. And you can still enjoy some of the things. We're divine. 20 years ago, I quit cocaine. Somehow, I really don't know how, ever since my sweet tooth went away. No shit. I quit cocaine years ago, too. Sweet tooth never left, though. I will have moments where I just lose a sweet tooth completely for months. I think it's a mineral deficiency. I think I read something about it being a essential mineral. Y'all, hold on. I'm going to have to go dark a second. I got to take a leak and I'm outside. But I don't want one of the neighbors walking out. On the side of us over here, we have a neighbor that if they come outside, they can see me. And out of respect, because he's got a woman, I don't want him coming outside. Oh, I'm going to mute it. And Casey said, also, if you love pizza, use a flatbread or tortilla. Way less calories and still delicious. I'll tell you one even better. If you like pizza, eat pizza with organic tomatoes. And Whole Foods makes an amazing pizza. Like the best pizza, well, besides from New York, best pizza I've ever had. And it's organic. You don't have the enriched flour, which is just pumped full of folic acid and, inflammatory foods. Just, we'll talk more about that as we go. But, yeah, thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you for all the super chats tonight. That was a great, Daddy with a Caddy and Divine, everybody who chipped in, Void Poke. Thank you everybody for coming in tonight. And look, if you want to book me for one-on-one services, all of my information, my contact, email, you could DM me on Instagram. Matter of fact, I'd love if you follow me on Instagram. You can find me there through proudmasculine@gmail.com or at proudmasculine. And I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. We're going to go ahead and shut it down for the night. Everything you need to get in touch is in the description. Thank you everybody for dropping in. And look, big ask, if to really help me, I want to get the channel back up in the algorithm. Come in the comment section after I post the video and leave some feedback about the stream or the channel in general in the comment section to really get noticed and looked at. And share this video with anybody you think might need to hear it. And if I've provided any value, please feel free to donate the amount of value you feel equals what you got here tonight. And thank you, everybody, and see you tomorrow night.